Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another Mortal Kombat X video. In this video, we're going to do the full 5 battles of Revenant Kung Lao challenge on hard difficulty, but first I'd like to make a couple comments here. First off, the reason why this video is not recorded off the YouTube-HS account is because some idiot named Caleb is MKX managed to get my account information and password when I streamed on Twitch and accidentally put the wrong information in while I was opening up the classic Scorpion packs. So unfortunately, because of that, I had to use Dylan Letterman's account, which is why the account name is Sub-Zero and not YouTube.-HS. So we're going to go into the first challenge where only bronze tier characters allow in your team. In the first matchup, we have Ani, Lin Kuei, and Monk. Cards start off at level 15 Elite 3. Skip the match is 1,000 credits. So Ani getting beat down quickly. It's eliminated. Lin Kuei is in. We're going to burn Lin Kuei for 1084. Lin Kuei eliminated. Monk comes in. And we're going to burn Monk for the victory in the first fight. 2006 XP, 200 coins. In the second matchup, we have Ashtek, Monk, and Lin Kuei. Cards gain a level of 16. Skip the match is 1,000 coins. Ashtek eliminated. Monk is going to get burned. Hits for 999. Monk eliminated. Lin Kuei comes in, and we're going to burn him up as well for the victory in the second fight. 2029 XP, 300 coins. In the third matchup, we have Ani, Sergeant, and Lin Kuei. Cards gain a level of 17 Elite 3. Skip the match is 1,000 coins. So Ani's trading out again. And Ani gets eliminated. Power drains my Ani. Sergeant comes in, who did slurp on Trooper's pussy this morning before getting eliminated. Lin Kuei comes in. And Lin Kuei about to go down for the victory in the third fight. So as you see, Ani is a very strong card. Even at level 22, can do a lot of damage. 2053 XP, 400 coins. In the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Vampires. Enemies drain your life to regain their own. Run up against Monk, Ashtek, and Ninja Mime Johnny Cage. Cards gain a level of 18. Skip the matches now. 2,500 coins. So Monk eliminated. Ashtek comes in. That Tortellini hits for like 350. That burn on Ashtek hits for 1,086. Ashtek eliminated. Johnny Cage with a dick shot at Ani. We're going to burn up Johnny Cage in one shot for the victory in the fourth fight. 2076 XP as Ani gains a level of 23, 500 coins. So for completing 1/3 of the first battle of hard difficulty, we received 3,200 coins. In the fifth matchup, we have Sergeant, Sarian, and Monk. Cards gain both a level and a promotion to 19 Elite 4. Skip the match is 2,500 coins. Sergeant gets burnt out for 2227. Sarian comes in. I did want to date Devora, but it just didn't work out. Burns Sarian to the ground. Monk comes in. And Ninja Mime Johnny Cage comes in for the first, so I'm going to make sure we hit Monk right in the dick for the victory in the fifth fight. $2,100 XP, 600 coins. Please fear Johnny Cage's dick shotting. In the sixth matchup, we have Ashtek, Trooper, and Sergeant. Cards gain a level of 20 Elite 4. Skip the match is 2,500 coins. Ashtek taking a beating from Ani. Ashtek barely gets out. Trooper comes in, who's tired from getting fucked by Sergeant Raw. right in the ass. As Trooper gets eliminated, Oshtek comes in and Tortellini partially misses. So Trooper gets eliminated, Sarian comes in, we're going to burn him. And Johnny Cage is going to hit Sarian right in the dick. Johnny Cage slaps Sarian for the victory in the 6th fight. 2,124 XP, 700 coins. In the 7th matchup, we have Shuri, Ryu, Trooper, and Sergeant. Cards get a level of 21. Skip the match is now 5,000 coins. Sergeant comes in after Shuri Ryu gets beat down. Pick off the Singe on Sergeant. That doesn't have to burn him out. Shuri Ryu comes back in. Shuri Ryu eliminated. Trooper comes in. And we're going to use the Bounded on Trooper, which decimates her on the first shot for the victory in the 7th fight. 2,147 XP, 800 coins. In the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Off Balance. Your team was caught off guard, random tagging. Go up against Shuri Ryu, Sarian, and Oshtek. Cards gain a level of 22. Skip the match is 5,000 coins. And I didn't see this until my audio actually cut out about 21 minutes in, that the game sounds for some reason were not working while I was doing this video. Always important to check that and force close the game before you actually play. Otherwise, that shit happens. So, apologize to anybody for that. As Oshtek comes in, that Bounded is going to destroy him. Chance of missing when he gets knocked out. Shuri Ryu is in and gets wiped out. Sarian comes in. The Singe on Sarian is enough to get rid of him for the victory in the 8th fight. 2,171 XP, 900 coins. So for completing 2/3 of the first battle, we receive 4,800 coins. In the 9th matchup, we have Lin Kuei, Shuri Ryu, and Ani. Cards gain a level of 23. Skip the match is 5,000 coins. Lin Kuei about to go down. There he goes. Ani comes in. We got the Bounded because we're going to get power drain anyways. That is enough to get rid of him. Shuri Ryu comes in. Big shot on Shuri Ryu. Going to get Johnny Cage in and punch him right in the dick. Almost enough to get rid of him for the victory in the 9th fight after the Kune. Stings, doesn't it? 2,194 XP, 1,000 coins. In the 10th matchup, we have Trooper, Monk, and Shuri Ryu. Cards gain both a level and a promotion to 24 Elite 5. Skip the match is now 7,500 coins. This will be the last fight that we actually do with this roster, and then we'll have to swap it out to 3 more cards. So that burn on Trooper pretty much wipes her out. Monk comes in. Who did want to date Katana until Monk got a look at her mouth and then ran for the hills. Monk eliminated. Shuri Ryu with the Kune, blocked for 400. Second Kune hits for almost 800. The Bounded on Shuri Ryu is enough to get rid of him for the victory in the 10th fight. 2,218 XP, 1,100 coins. So now we're going to make a roster change. We're going to throw in Sarian, who's actually a pretty good card as well, a little bit faster than Ani. We're going to throw in Trooper. And we're going to throw in... Who are we actually going to use? We are going to decide to use, as we're thinking here, because we're going to try to use bronze cards as long as we can, we're going to throw in Monk. So Sarian, obviously one of the best cards in this scenario. Trooper is not that bad either. I'm going to give Sarian the Wrath Hammer, the Gladiator Mask, and the Subtle Tattoo as a recovery boost. Johnny Cage gets the basic damage boost. We're actually going to give him the other gear item as we've been cycling through gear as Dylan has a lot more gear. We're going to give him the Bound Demon, which is a power generation boost. keep in mind at low ranks, the higher up Dragon Essence can do more. So Trooper does not have the level 2 move, which I don't think we found out until later. So we're going to give Trooper the Ice Daggers, the Brawler Gloves, and we're going to give her the Brawler Gloves, along with the robes. So at that point, I didn't see that the level 2 move wasn't acquired. So in the 11th matchup, we have Sergeant, Ani, and Lin Kuei. Cards gain a level of 25. Skip the match with 7,500 coins. As you see, Sarian a little bit faster attacker than Ani. However, the level 1 moves both do a lot of damage. So here, Sarian is at 2 bars. We're going to have the Claw Slash on Lin Kuei. That hits for 5,000 damage. Actually does a pretty good job. So Sergeant is in, dealing with Sarian. And the spit on Sergeant is enough to get rid of him. Ani comes in. This is where we notice only 1 bar on Trooper. So the attack pattern on Ani only hits for about 550. That move doesn't really do a whole lot of damage. Sarian comes back in and spits on Ani for the victory in the 11th fight. And the power drain doesn't matter when you're already on the last person. 2,242 XP, 1,200 coins. In the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Dark Magic, and this is where we buy the Akimbo, as we didn't realize they didn't have the level 2 move. We make sure that Monk has as well. Going up against Ashtek, Monk, and Ani. Cards remain at 25, Elite 5. Skip the match is 7,500 coins. Now, for the last 3 or 4 challenges, they've actually toned down Dark Magic to only be 1% health a second, as 2, in a lot of cases, is a little bit extreme. While it is difficult, it is a big damage gap. If you don't have the damage, you're going to fail hardcore at 2% damage a second. At 1%, it's a lot more manageable. So the Claw Slash on Monk easily destroys him. That burn for 1073 takes out about half of Sarian's health. One danger of using low-level cards is that they don't have a lot of health, so it spits right on Ani. And the Fist of Flurry should be enough to get rid of Ani for the victory in the 12th fight. That move is really cool when the opponent's about to die, but if they don't die, they're probably going to gain a bar of power. 2,265 XP, 1,300 coins. So for completing the first battle, we received 16,000 coins. And in the second matchup, Silver and Bronze tier characters only allowed in your team. In the first matchup, we have Monk, Sarian, and Sub-Zero. The Bronze cards start at level 30, Elite 5, and the Silver card is level 27, Elite 1. Skip the match is 2,500 coins. Monk taking some shots there, not really taking a lot of damage from Sarian. The other Sarian comes in, that Claw Slash is blocked, still going to do a lot of damage, hits for 25-31. Sub-Zero comes in. That freeze hits for 537, Sarian in trouble. The Trooper is in. And now we do have that level 2 ability. So we're going to have the Akimbo on Sub-Zero. Doesn't do that much damage, probably because this Trooper is lower level. So that is going to grab and pretty much wipe out Trooper, almost puts her at a bar. So Sarian comes back in. And the opponent Sarian is back in. No eliminations until there. So Monk comes in after that elimination. Sarian at 1 bar. The spit looks very tempting as Monk gets eliminated. Sub-Zero at 2 bars. So we're going to get in Monk for the Shaolin style match. Should be enough to finish off Sub-Zero for the victory in the first fight. 2,242 XP, 300 coins, as Sarian should level up next fight. In the second matchup, we have Trooper, Sergeant, and Kano. The Bronze cards gain a level of 31. Skip the match is 2,500 coins. Sarian is at 2 bars. Trooper getting down on health. That hits for about 700. Kano is in. We got the Claw Slash as Saurian's taking heavy damage. That is enough to wipe him out right away, so we got a battle of the troopers here. Now getting the 2 bars should be enough to get rid of her, no problem, leaving the other member of the bronze couple to themselves. The sergeant is in, who's tired of Trooper having lesbian sex. That's blocked for about 600. Monk comes in. Now Monk does have the best bronze passive in the game, however, he is a slower card to deal with in consolidation there. So you can use Monk, just got to be a little careful on that. The spit will get rid of Trooper. And that almost wipes Saurian out. But we managed to hang on for the victory in the second fight. 2,265 XP as Saurian does gain a level of 21. 400 coins. In the third matchup, we have Lin Kuei, Shuri Ryu, and Scorpion. Bronze cards gain a level of 32, Elite 5. Sum of the match is 2,500 coins. Again, we apologize for the game sounds not working. I know it's going to annoy some people. That spit hits for heavy damage on Lin Kuei. Shuri Ryu is it. Saurian working towards 2 bars for Scorpion. However, that spit on Shuri Ryu hits for 1026. Monk and Scorpion doing battle now. There's the spear on Monk. That's going to do some heavy damage. Hits for 1157, taking out most of his health. We want to preserve Monk for the Shaolin style, which does some good damage. So Scorpion is in. And Shuri Ryu comes in. We're going to work towards an akimbo here. So that should be enough to get rid of Shuri Ryu. And barely survives that. 1 punch finishes him off. Scorpion is in. Monk not quite at 2 bars yet. That spear is blocked for about 650. So as you see, Monk barely misses. And unfortunately, we don't get there. But the Claw Slash on Scorpion is enough to finish him off. Lin Kuei is in at 2 bars as well. And this partially avoided for 654. So we're going to get Trooper in. And we're going to work towards 2 bars on Trooper, preserving Saurian as long as we can to get to a bar. So we're going to go off the akimbo on Lin Kuei. And we do it to 100%. That is enough to get rid of him for the victory in the third fight. 2,289 XP, 500 coins. For the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Dampening. Power generates at a slower rate. Going up against Saurian, Ashtek, and Johnny Cage. All cards gain a level of 33 and 28. Skip the match is 5,000 coins. Now, when they offer Empress Katana like 3 weeks before the challenge starts, I think that's a much more enticing way to do it rather than 6 days beforehand. Because who's going to want to buy a character a week early? I think 3 weeks is really good, but 1 week definitely not. So you might even see Dark Empress Katana down the road. So Ashtek is doing some damage to Saurian, who is at 2 bars, saving our Claw Slash for Johnny Cage, who is a fag in real life who tattoos their name on their chest. Disgusting. So Monk and Ashtek battling out. Ashtek is at 2 bars, that partially connects on Monk. So Trooper and Saurian are in. Our team is in pretty bad shape to start. We're wearing down Saurian a little bit. Watching for the 1 bar spit. Now have to watch out for a 2 bar move. The Trooper doesn't get eliminated. There's the attack pattern. Try to soften up Saurian. So there's Johnny Cage at 2 bars. That kick blocked for 1080. Putting off the Claw Slash after the combo. And Johnny Cage eliminated. Saurian in at 2 bars. So the opponent's Claw Slash blocked for 1160. Saurian in extremely bad shape here. Gets rid of Saurian, so Monk comes in almost at 2 bars. Thankfully, the first hit on the tornado missed. However, Monk still gets eliminated. Saurian almost at 2 bars. We have to spit to try to get him down in case Saurian gets wiped out here. Trooper is at 2 bars, but that spit able to get rid of Ashtek for the victory in the 4th fight, as dampening can be one of the most annoying modifiers in MKX. 2,312 XP. And we get 6,400 coins for completing 1/3 of the second battle. In the 5th matchup, we have Trooper, Monk, and Kano. Bronze cards gain a level of 34. Skip the match is 5,000 coins. And one cool thing about Mortal Kombat X, they took out the annoying having the farm challenge threats. I wish Injustice and WWE Immortals followed suit. That spit hits for 1963. So spit on Trooper is enough to get rid of her. Monk comes in. That hits for 315. Monk is getting worked over by Saria. Kano is in. And the Claw Slash should be enough to get rid of Kano. Yes, it is. Monk comes back in. And that grab will put Saria in at 1 bar, enough to hopefully spit Monk out. And barely survives that, but we managed to kick Monk out for the victory in the 5th fight. 2,333 XP, 700 coins. In the 6th matchup, we have Trooper, Shuri Ryu, and Cassie Cage. Cards gain a level of 35 and 29. Skip the match is 5,000 coins. Trooper taking some damage. Shuri Ryu comes in. And we're going to get punished out of range for that Claw Slash. Yes, we are. That's a big mistake there. That Kune hits for about 1,100. We can't lose Saria here. And it looks like we're going to. Bring off the Akimbo on Trooper. Does almost wipe her out. Shuri Ryu back in. Have to save Monk for Cassie Cage, if all possible. There's Cassie Cage. Only has 1 bar. That glow kick block. Now we can get Monk in. Have to try to connect on a Shaolin style here. Monk is one of the slower attackers, so he might get punished hard. And Cassie Cage block spamming. Trooper comes back in, so we want to get in our Trooper. The Trooper wiped out Shuri Ryu in. We're going to get off the Akimbo anyways. Slash almost takes Trooper out. Cassie Cage back in. Kind of want to take the special on Trooper, but at the same time we don't, because that's an extra special. So the Shaolin style does connect, luckily. So Cassie Cage eliminates. Shuri Ryu is in. Monk does still have a lot of health. So the Akimbo should get rid of Shuri Ryu here, even if Monk gets wiped out. Now it'll definitely wipe him out. The Monk gets wiped out, and the Akimbo on Shuri Ryu. And we missed that last shot, but that's still enough to get rid of him for the victory in the 7th fight. 2,360 XP, 800 coins. Actually, that was the 6th fight, my bad. In the 7th matchup, we have Trooper, Sergeant, and Johnny Cage. Cards gain a level of 36 and 29. Skip the match is now 7,500 coins. So again, the big key is definitely saving Saria, who is more of a damage dealer than a tank. I don't think it's worth wiping Trooper out with Saria, though. Again, I think we still want to be greedy and save it for Johnny Cage, so there is Johnny Cage. And we want Trooper to take the pussy puck. So we're going to go off the attack pattern just in case. Actually, fuck it. Let's just Claw Slash him. It does get rid of him. Sergeant comes in at 1 bar. You kind of want to take his special because it will propel you right to 1 bar. So we're going to spit right on Sergeant. Hits for 2,000. Trooper comes in. We're going to get Monk in. That's blocked for about 450. So Monk pretty much at 2 bars, and he's going to wipe out Trooper easily. Trooper eliminates. Sergeant comes in. That does not take up Monk, but pretty close. And Sergeant gets spit on for the victory in the 7th fight. 2,383 XP, 900 coins. In the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Timed, going up against Monk, Sarian, and Devora. The cards gain a level of 37 and 30. Skip the match is 7,500 coins. You usually have about a minute to do hard difficulty. We'll see if that's true. 1 minute and 15 seconds. That 15 seconds is really huge. We're going to try to beat Monk down with basic attack. Saurian comes in. We want to go for the elimination on Saurian here, because that is a fresh card. We do get that. So Devora is in. I think it's worth spinning on Devora. We want to get an unblockable one. There we go. So we're going to spit right on Devora. That does wipe her out because of the critical hit. So Saurian doing some work in the 8th fight. We're going to spit right on Monk. And there you see the level 1 move pretty much putting Saurian at 1 bar. So we're going to spit right on Monk for the victory in the 8th fight. 2,407 XP, 1,000 coins. So for completing 2/3 of the second battle, we receive 8,000 coins. In the 9th matchup, we have Saurian, Ashtek, and Jackie Briggs, who is black. The bronze cards gain a level of 38. Skip the match is 7,500 coins, and the silver card gains a promotion to Elite 2. Saurian can still wipe people out from 1 shot at 2 bars, which we might have to use on either Ashtek or Jackie Briggs. There's Ashtek. We got the Claw Slash. Ashtek eliminated. Jackie Briggs comes in. We have to be careful of her basic attacks, so they can be devastating if you get a stun, like you see right there. And you can get some good value on Monk, because he will give everybody a bar of power if he gets knocked out. Jackie Briggs at 1 bar. Her grab is unblockable. That should be enough to get rid of Monk. No, it's not. So we're going to try to be greedy with Monk and get to 2 bars. Saurian comes in, winning off the Akimbo, which is not blocked. We miss one of the things, but crits quite a bit. Jackie Briggs with the 2-bar move. That does wipe out Trooper. Monk comes in, winning off the Shaolin style. Jackie Briggs eliminated. And the Claw Slash will easily get rid of Saurian for the victory in the 9th fight. As we're still doing this with bronze cards. 2,430 XP, 1,100 coins. Alright, so now we're actually going to evaluate the silver cards and take a quick look at them. So we're going to sort by attack. We don't want to sort by newest. Alright, so we have Scorpion, Sonya Blade, Kano. Kenshi is really good. And Kodokan, fully promoted, has less stats than Kenshi at Elite 3. That's really funny, although Kenshi does have a lot more. We have a lot of good silver cards to use. Kung Jin is also amazing, as his level 1 does a lot of damage. Devora is maxed out, but not a whole lot of stats. Jackie Briggs is maxed out. Pretty much all of the silver cards are maxed out, except like Ermac. So, what we're going to do is we're going to... Well, we don't want to use Johnny Cage yet, because his gear works really well. We're going to use Sub-Zero. We're going to use Ashtek, and we're going to use Sergeant. So with Sub-Zero, we're going to give him his damage gear. We're going to give him the Ice Daggers. We're going to give him the Brawler Gloves. And for armor, the Bladed Hat, the Cybernetic Arm, which is also toughness, and that reflects 100% basic damage when blocking. That could be useful. The Saurian armor gives max health. And that might be a good choice. Hockey Mask has a promotion. Storm Hat, I think, is toughness as well. Military Vest has 3 promotions. The Draconic Shield is really good at X. That's actually 20% health and chance to reflect damage when blocking. And the Gladiator Mask maxed out, 50% reduced resistance to slow and stun. So he definitely got way better gear than me. And the Outlaw gear is also 20% max health, so we definitely have some options with the Fusion 2 gear. So in the 10th matchup, we have Lin Kuei, Shuri Ryu, and Kung Jin. The cards gain a level of 39 and 31. Skip the match is 10,000 coins. Lin Kuei eliminated, Kung Jin comes in. It's actually kind of exciting because I've never played with a high-level Sub-Zero before. Mine has no promotions. So Shuri Ryu is in. That Kunai blocked for about 1,100. The Icy Slide on Shuri Ryu does heal as well for the victory in the 10th fight. 2,454 XP, 1,200 coins. In the 11th matchup, we have Trooper, Shuri Ryu, and Kotal Khan. Cards gain a level of 40 and 32. Skip the match is 10,000 coins. Trooper eliminated, Shuri Ryu comes in. Kotal Khan comes in right off the icy slide. Don't get a heal, almost wipes him out, even blocking. I still think Scorpion move is better. I'm going to go off the ice ball on Shuri Ryu. That is enough to get rid of him for the victory in the 11th fight. 2,478 XP, 1,300 coins. In the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Injured. One of your attacks is disabled. Going up against Trooper, Monk, and Scorpion. Silver card gains a level of 33. Skip the match is 10,000 coins. So the special one is disabled, which we probably weren't going to use anyways. Trooper eliminated. Scorpion comes in. There you see the reflect on basic attacks doing some work. We are at 2 bars. We got the icy slide on Monk. And we do get a heal from that as well. Scorpion taking some heavy damage. We do want to block because that slide does do a lot of damage. And Scorpion punched out for the victory in the 12th fight. 2,501 XP, 1,400 coins. So for completing the second battle, we received 32,000 coins. And in the third matchup, silver tier characters only allowed on your team, so we have to take the filter off for bronze. So we have both Jax Briggses that are not promoted. We can use them. We don't want to use Classic Katana, because we're going to be needing her in the third fight. So in the first matchup, we have Kotal Khan, Ermac, and Sub-Zero. Cards start off at level 27, Elite 2, Silver. Skip the match is 5,000 coins. Kotal Khan eliminated. Ermac comes in. Ermac is in at almost a bar. Ermac pretty much wiped out. Sub-Zero comes in, so we got the icy slide. We are almost at 3 bars. And we did get a slight heal from that. I believe it's every hit has a chance when it's a multi-hit move, so it doesn't guarantee it. We got the ice ball and Ermac eliminated for the victory in the first fight. 2,478 XP, 400 coins. In the second matchup, we have Jax Briggs, Devora, and Reptile. Cards gain 2 levels to 29. Skip the match is 5,000 coins. Devora comes in. We got the ice ball on Devora. That pretty much wipes her out. Jax Briggs comes in with the gotcha grab. Jax Briggs eliminated. Reptile comes in. We got the icy slide on Reptile. And we get double heals there for the victory in the second fight. 2,501 XP, 500 coins. In the third matchup, we have Kenshi, Johnny Cage, and Cassie Cage. Cards gain 2 levels to 31. Skip the match is 5,000 coins. Cassie Cage comes in. We're going to have the icy slide and try to get rid of her. And we do so. Kenshi comes back in. Kenshi eliminated. Johnny Cage is in. We're going to freeze him. Or attempt to. It's for 1149. Sub-Zero's got to protect his balls here. That connects for 539. That one connects for 10. And Johnny Cage eliminated for the victory in the third fight. 2,525 XP, 600 coins. Sub-Zero has to recharge. The other two have a couple fights to go. So we're going to throw in... Mr. Ball Breaker himself. And we can't use Devore and Jackie Briggs because they're females. We can use Ermac. And we can use Reptile. So Johnny Cage will be breaking some balls. Now keep in mind, his personal gear item is really good on Johnny Cage because it's more damage than the Brawler Glove. So we're going to give him the Ice Daggers. And where is his Subtle Tattoo? There it is. And we're going to give him the Draconic Shield. So the Subtle Tattoo on Johnny Cage gives him 40% basic damage boost all the way up to 60% when it's fully upgraded. And the recovery boost goes all the way up to, I think, 45%. Or it might even be 65%. But it's pretty good on Johnny Cage. You don't use the level 2 move generally, as Power Drain is just overpowered as fuck. So I'm going to give him his Force Balls, just in case, because you still need that level 3 move. And if you get over 2 bars and don't need a Nut Punch, you want to have that third bar. So in the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Off Balance. Your team was caught off guard with random tagging. Going up against Kolo Khan, Ermac, and Kano. Cards gain 1 level of 32. Skip the match is 7,500 coins. So here Kolo Khan, I believe, does 30% more or 40% more damage when the opponent's 30% damage under 40% health, I believe it is. Ermac gains 40% attack and toughness. And Kano, I think, has something. Critical hit chance, I believe. The Reptile is in. Might be able to finish off Kolo Khan with an acid puke. Yes, we do. So Johnny Cage back in. We're going to punch Kano right in the dick. And I feel he needs another nut punch since he isn't down on the ground. Ermac comes in. Still taking some damage from Johnny Cage. And we're going to punch Ermac right in the dick. For the victory in the fourth fight. Stings, doesn't it? 2,548 XP, 700 coins. So for completing 1/3 of the third battle, we received 9,600 coins. In the fifth matchup, we have Johnny Cage, Classic Katana, and Jax Briggs, who is black. Cards gain a level of 33. Skip the match is 7,500 coins. So Johnny Cage, stat-wise, is actually one of the worst silver cards. However, he is a fast attacker, and power drains are very powerful in Mortal Kombat X. So definitely, kind of like Reptile, don't underestimate Johnny Cage. I feel he's actually a pretty good card because in a lot of cases, he attacks so fast he's not going to get hit. That power drain hits for 4,000. The Classic Katana eliminated. We're going to punch the black man right in the black cock. And we're going to punch off Jax Briggs' black cock. It hits for 1749, so we might get off one more. Jax Briggs eliminated for the victory in the fifth fight. Only a 2 dick punches for you. 2,572 XP, 800 coins. In the sixth matchup, we have Scorpion, Cassie Cage, and Kenshi. Cards gain a level of 34, Elite 2. Skip the match is 7,500 coins. Scorpion eliminated. Kenshi comes in. Not quite at 1 bar. So we're going to try to show you guys why not to use a level 1 move with Johnny Cage. As you see, he's attacking really quick, so block breaking gear is still really powerful on Johnny Cage. And look out the acid puke on Cassie Cage. You might set up for a 3-bar move here just for shits and giggles. Even though I know the level 3 moves in Mortal Kombat X that are not X-rated usually suck. So we got the Force Balls. And that hits for about 5,300 for the victory in the 5th fight. The 6th fight. 2,596 XP, 900 coins. In the 7th matchup, we have Sub-Zero, Kung Jin, and Scorpion. Cards gain both a level and a promotion to 35 Elite 3. Skip the match is now 10,000 coins. I'm gonna punch Sub-Zero right in the dick. That's enough to get rid of him. Kung Jin comes in. I'm gonna punch Kung Jin right in the dick as well. Kung Jin eliminates. Scorpion does get to 1 bar. That's gonna do some damage. Well, that's the last spear he's gonna do, is we punch him right in the dick. And because we're disrespectful, we're gonna spit right on Scorpion for the victory. 2,619 XP, 1,000 coins. In the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Vampires. Enemies drain your life to regain their own. Put up against Johnny Cage, Cassie Cage, and Sub-Zero. Cards gain a level of 36 Elite 3. Skip the match is 10,000 coins. Now, if they're going to be doing male and female synergy with the characters, they really should have a filter for that as well. Because it does make it a lot harder to search for female characters when you have to go through the whole list. Here we want to get rid of Johnny Cage, so we're going to punch him right in his faggot dick. Cassie Cage comes in with that ugly-ass hair. The fuck shaves their side of their head like they're gay? We got the Shadow Kick on Cassie Cage. And you see, it doesn't do a whole lot more damage than the level 1 move. We're going to punch Sub-Zero out of range there, unfortunately. We're going to block the Frostbolt. It's for 498, so it looks like about a 20% vampire in the 8th fight. Sub-Zero eliminated, and Cassie Cage takes the pussy punch, even though it got blocked. I kind of want to blow her pussy out to win. So we're going to blow her pussy out for the victory in the 8th fight. 2,643 XP, 1,100 coins, and you got your wish, Dylan. I did punch a lot of people in the balls. So for completing 2/3 of the 3rd battle, we receive 11,200 coins. And now we're going to make a final roster change. We're going to throw in Scorpion. We don't have any more bad male cards. Well, they can't really go forward. We're going to throw in Kolo Khan. And we're going to put in Kano. I'm not really going to have to use anybody else. The Scorpion will just dominate these guys. Here we're not going to use the Wrath Hammer again. We're going to still use the Ice Daggers, the Brawler Gloves. And we're going to use the Draconic Shield, which I really want to get Fusion X. So in the 9th matchup, we have Scorpion, Kano, and Kung Jin. Cards gain a level of 37. Skip the match is 10,000 coins. We've already used all of the bad silver cards, even though the 2 Jaxes can go for 3 fights, I believe. The Scorpion taking some heavy damage here. Scorpion eliminated. We're going to spear Kano. Kano eliminated. That hits for 1845. Kung Jin eliminated for the victory in the 9th fight. 2,666 XP, 1,200 coins. So what else does the Wrath Hammer actually do? I really don't value it over the Ice Daggers, but let's see. Yeah, you really need Fusion level X for it to not suck, in my opinion, in most situations. You can use it on somebody off the tag. I don't know, even though Revenant Kung Lao can do some crazy shit. So in the 10th matchup, we have Sonya Blade, Classic Katana, and Kotal Kahn. Cards getting a level of 38. So the match is 12,500 coins. And I really think that the whole Revenant martial artist synergy is probably the best way to use the Wrath Hammer, because you can start with 3 bars, assuming Kung Jin is a challenge, or Scorpion, or Kung Lao, which would really suck because you can only get them from challenge cards or from booster packs. So Sonya gets wiped out. Classic Katana definitely has the nicest ass in the game. If you argue that point, you're probably gay. Classic Katana eliminate. Kotal Kahn is in. That charge hits for 1574. The damage boost not going to come into play as it already went away. And Kotal Kahn eliminate for the victory in the 10th fight. 2,690 XP, 1,300 coins. In the 11th matchup, we have Sub-Zero, Kenshi, and Johnny Cage. Cards get a level of 39. Skip the match is 12,500 coins. Keep in mind, Kenshi does get the 40% health and attack. Well, 40% health. Yes, and attack from martial artists, but he also gets an additional 30% health. So we want to save all of our offense for Kenshi, as Sub-Zero does go down pretty quickly. In my opinion, he's one of the worst silver cards in the game, even though he does have that Ice Dagger synergy, which is really good. So I think that Scorpion Spear is not upgraded here. Johnny Cage comes in. We're going to go off another Spear. And Johnny Cage eliminated for the victory in the 11th fight. 2,714 XP, 1,400 coins. And was I correct on that assumption? No, he's got 4 ranks. In the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Injured. One of your attacks is disabled. Going up against Sub-Zero, Scorpion, and Kung Jin. The left card loses a promotion to Elite 3, and the cards are level 40. Skip the match is 12,500 coins. 15% health, 30% crit chance, 15% attack for the opponent. And Kung Jin is definitely one of the better passives in the entire game, because giving martial artists 30% crit, especially when you have options like the Shirei Ryu Kunai and the Wrath Hammer, are absolutely insane. Here we got the Spear on Scorpion, and that is going to wipe him out. Kung Jin comes in. And Kung Jin also eliminated for the victory in the 12th fight, as Scorpion definitely one of my favorite cards. 2,737 XP, 1,500 coins, and I felt like playing on my account for that fight because my Scorpion is level 40 Fusion 7 as well. So for completing the 3rd battle, we received 46 souls. And Dylan wants 200 souls. We'll see if we actually get that. So here in the 4th battle, your team must only be made up of female characters. So we're going to take off every filter, and they should have one for male and female. I think that would be a good addition. Here we can use Demolition Sonya Blade. We don't want to use Cobra Ops Cassie Cage. Pearson Molina is actually really good. Cold War Sonya Blade is really strong too. Let's use Devora. Let's find another garbage silver card here. Classic Katana is not really garbage, but she is low level. We can still use her for power drain. So I think in the case of Molina, we do want to use the Wrath Hammer. We're going to use the Draconic Shield, which I'm finding really good. And no, we don't want that. We want the Cento Blade. We want unblockable attacks. And which gear had power generation? I think it was the Bound Demon. But actually, is his one gear item maxed out? Let's take a look. And wow, Dragon Essence is not maxed out. 12% power generation, and the Bound Demon is 11. So actually, the Dragon Essence is still better. So the first first matchup, we have Ermac, Stunt Double, Johnny Cage, and Grandmaster Sub-Zero. The first card is level 40, Elite 2, and the gold cards are level 28, Elite 1. Skip the match is 7,500 coins. What makes Pearson Molina really good is that she's an extremely fast attacker. And you really want block breaker gear to maximize the value, because Katana has Molina has high attack. And in the case of this, we can also get off the sadistic ways and get a small heal from the level 2 move, and that pretty much decimates all of Grandmaster Sub-Zero's health. So to take a freeze on Pearson Molina, that's okay. That second freeze is annoying. Now we have to be careful with Stunt Double Johnny Cage, and that actually got nullified, so we're going to Power Drain. This is why Classic Katana is not useless, as that did Power Drain under 1 bar. Now here a Nut Punch would probably wipe out Classic Katana, but that damage off of Molina, so that's fine. So Johnny Cage pretty much at 2 bars. Now we can get in Molina and get off a level 1 move. So double side does do some damage. Hits for about 2,500. We did not trigger the Clone Toss yet, so we got to get that out of the way. Devora is at 2 bars. I'm going to try to get off a Spawning Puddle, which is actually a pretty good level 2 move. And then it does wipe her out. That Pussy Punch on Devora takes damage off of Katana. And the double side blast gets rid of Stunt Double Johnny Cage for the victory in the first fight. 2,714 XP, 500 coins. In the second matchup, we have Jax Briggs, who is black, Mournful Katana, and Injustice Scorpion. Skip the match is 7,500 coins. Keep in mind there's really no synergy on this team, as we have Outworld Martial Artists and Spec Ops. So the buffs really only affect themselves, and Mournful Katana does start at 1 bar. We want to try to save our special move for her, so we can just deal with her and not have to worry about it. So as you see, Pearson Molina is an amazing card. I think because the fast attack is one of the better gold cards. If you were in a game, a little bit of health and pretty much wipe out Scorpion at 1 health. So there is Mournful Katana. We have no bars to counter the Power Drain, but if she does that, it doesn't really matter. Mournful Katana eliminate for the victory in the second fight. 2,737 XP, 600 coins. In the third matchup, we have Scorpion, Blood God Kotal Khan, and Pearson Molina. Cards get a level of 41 and 29. Skip the match is 7,500 coins. Again, I think in the case of Pearson Molina, a block breaking gear item is very valuable, because if you deny the opponent the block, it's really good. Here we got Pearson Molina in, looking off these sadistic ways and trying to wipe out her health. And that puts her at 3 bars. That was actually very dangerous, because it is a bleed attack. And we forgot that bleed attacks with Molina actually give her power. So it's a nice hard counter to Assassin Katana, but it also does have other uses on guys like Kano and especially Slasher Jason. That's the hard counter to Jason, is Pearson Molina. Blood God Kotal Khan eliminate for the victory. 2,761 XP as Classic Katana gains a level of 15, 700 coins. In the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Timed, going up against Classic Katana, Revenant Jax Briggs, who is Asian, and Flaming Fuck Liu Kang. Silver card gains a level of 42. Skip the match is 10,000 coins. So we have 1 minute and 30 seconds to complete the fight, which I feel is a long time. Although with female cards, you might not have good female cards like Pearson Molina, Cold War, Sonya Blade. They're definitely 2 of the better female cards. And obviously Cobra Ops Cassie Cage, who we cannot use. So we're going to get off the double side blast on Revenant Jax Briggs. Looks for about 4,400. Flaming Fist Liu Kang is in. Luckily we did not get bombarded with bait and pats there. So we're going to get off the sadistic ways. We really don't have any health to heal at this point. The Flaming Fist Liu Kang does get off the Punjabi kick that does wipe him out. The double side blast on Revenant Jax Briggs is enough to get rid of him for the victory in the fourth fight. 2,784 XP as Devora gains a level at 18, 800 coins. So for completing 1/3 of the 4th battle, we receive 7 souls. In the 5th matchup, we have Ermac, Possessed Kenshi, and Shaolin Kung Jin. Cards gain a level of 43 and 30. Skip the match is 10,000 coins. So here Kenshi can be annoying as hell. We want to try to knock out Ermac with Devora if possible. You can also use you can't use Dark Radiant in this fight, but it is a good hard counter. So Shaolin Kung Jin comes in first, which is really good because we can take an arrow and heal some of the damage up. So Block Breaker, you want to use the Sadistic Ways automatically on a Block Breaker. That pretty much wipes out Kung Jin. So now we get Devora, and the Abibular Rush will get rid of him. And Ermac comes back in. So that grab hits for 84. We're going to try to get rid of Ermac with Devora. That should be a problem. That grab does do some damage. We still don't get wiped out. So the Abibular Rush on Ermac will get rid of him. Now, Possessed Kenshi comes in. Let's see if he's stupid enough to do a special move. Yes, he is. Absolutely dumb. Double Side Blast on Possessed Kenshi. Hits for about 4,600. We're going to go with the Double Side Blast. That is enough to get rid of Possessed Kenshi for the victory in the 5th fight. 2,808 XP, 900 coins. Alright, so we still want to avoid Demolition Sonya Blade for a little bit. We do have Sonya Blade, Cold War Sonya Blade. And who else can we use that's female? Do we have any other decent females? Yeah, we want to use this team for 2 fights. We're probably going to want to gear everybody up. We can probably actually use regular Sonya Blade if we haven't used her yet. Where is she? She's one of the cards not leveled up. Or we didn't already use her, I know that. Where is Sonya Blade in the list? Does he not have Sonya Blade? Oh, Sonya Blade's on the list. Why am I not seeing it? Oh, because he's in the roster. God damn it. Alright. Well, that's a fail moment. Alright, again, we don't want to use Cassie Cage. I think we'll use Jackie Briggs here. We're going to throw some basic damage on her because her stun combo can be devastating. Let's put on the Ice Daggers. Let's give her the Brawler Gloves. And we're going to give her the... We have 2 health items. We're going to give her the Military Vest. So Cold War Sonya Blade obviously going to be a key to winning. This Energy Ring is really good. We're going to give her the Wrath Hammer. Actually, fuck that. Let's give her unblockable gear. Let's give her the Sento Blade, the Draconic Shield. And let's give her some power generation. Let's give her the Dragon Essence. And we're going to give Cold War Sonya Blade the revolvers. Let's give her the Outworld Gear, and we're going to give her the Bound Demon for more power generation. Why do you not have level 3 moves on these guys? You're killing me right now. It's very important because if you're over 2 bars, you can generate some power. So, yeah, we're buying your level 3 moves. I don't care. So in the 6th matchup, we have Kenshi, Aimless Johnny Cage, and Balanced Kenshi. The silver card gains a level of 44. The gold cards are level 30. Skip the match is 10,000 coins. So here we have a team full of power drainers, which is really bad. We do have Cold War Sonya Blade to counter that, as the first special takes 10% damage. Although you will still get power drain for the full amount. So here we're going to go up the Arc Kick in case we get power drain. It looks like that got blocked. Kenshi is taking some damage. So again, these cards can actually be dealt with silver cards. You don't really need good gold cards, even though Cold War Sonya Blade is definitely one of the better ones. So now we have Balanced Kenshi in there. The second of 3 power drainers. We go for an Arc Kick on Balanced Kenshi. And the Bionic Blast on Balanced Kenshi is unblockable, so it doesn't really do much damage. Still hits for about 2,500. Kenshi comes in, gets wiped out. Balanced Kenshi comes in next. And that's not going to do much damage because of the ice barrier. Balanced Kenshi wiped out. Was Johnny Cage going to take the Bionic Blast next? If we get a stun, that's absolutely devastating. We do not, so that Force Bolt does not wipe out Jackie Briggs. We're still going to try for the stun combo in here just because we can. Jackie Briggs gets wiped out, so we're going to go for the Motherland. And that is enough to get rid of him for the victory in a 6 fight. 2,832 XP, 1,000 coins. For the 7th matchup, we have Kung Jin, Flaming Fuck Liu Kang, and Piercing Melina. The silver card gains a level and a promotion to 45 Elite 3. Skip the match is now 12,500 coins. Kung Jin eliminated, Piercing Melina comes in. Take off the energy ring and try to get rid of her. That move does a lot of damage. I think in a lot of cases it's way better than the level 1 move. Some cards are not like that, but Sonya's level 2 move is really good. And here we can just arc kick the fuck out of Liu Kang. For the victory in the 7th fight. We actually got our easy 2 wins. Now we can use Demolition and clean up. 2,855 XP, 1,100 coins. With Demolition Sonya Blade at level 50 Elite 6, only 36,000 health. That's extremely bad. But it really doesn't matter. So do we have a couple more females we can use that are not Cassie Cage? We do have Swarm Queen Devora. That's a good bad card. And Mournful Katana would actually give value. But we can actually throw the Wrath Hammer on her. That way she starts at 2 bars. Not really that useful in most situations, but it's still good to have that power drain. So on Demolition Sonya Blade, who is maxed out, I'm going to give her the Brawler Gloves, the Ice Daggers, and we're going to give her the Gladiator Mask. That's not what we want. We want the Draconic Shield. Alright, so in the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Dark Magic. Your team takes damage as the match goes on. We're up against Johnny Cage, Cold War Sonya Blade, and Covert Ops Cassie Cage. Cards get a level 46 and 31. Skip the match is 12,500 coins. 25% unblockable chance, 90% absorb shield. And Johnny Cage gives 15% health. So as you see, 1% health really doesn't matter when you have over 30-something thousand. Here, a special move really doesn't matter because you're not going to do much damage. And if you do use it, it would be on Mournful Katana, just to break shields. Covert Ops Cassie Cage gone. Cold War Sonya Blade is in. And Demolition Sonya Blade actually taking a lot of damage thanks to Dark Magic. Here for shits and giggles, we're going to go with the Frag Grenades, and that's still enough to get rid of her for the victory in the 8th fight. 2,879 XP, 1,200 coins. So for completing 2/3 of the 4th battle, we received 13 souls. In the 9th matchup, we have Kenshi, Ronin Kenshi, and Hat-Trick Kung Lao. Silver card gains a level of 47. Skip the match is 12,500 coins. Kenshi eliminated, Hat-Trick Kung Lao is in. Gets wiped out quickly, and the arc kick on Ronin Kenshi is blocking. Still enough to get rid of him for the victory in the 9th fight. 2,902 XP as Swarm Queen Devora gains a level of 9. 1,300 coins. In the 10th matchup, we have Classic Katana, Gunslinger Aaron Black, and Mournful Katana. All cards gain a level of 48 and 32. Skip the match is 15,000 coins. So classic katana starts at 1 bar. This is where power draining can be useful. Although it'd probably be more useful on Gunslinger Aaron Black. Although it looks like we're still going to say mortal katana, so it doesn't matter. The only bad thing about katana is while she does have the power drain, they are generally slower cards. So they do take a while to get out of the box. Here we're going to arc kick and get rid of Mournful Katana. Actually survived that barely. That staff hits for 3172. Mournful Katana barely hanging on here. It's Demolition Sonya Blade, not the best. There you see Gunslinger Aaron Black at 2 bars. Uplift Power Drain for 791. And this is where Mournful Katana does get some value because double power drains 2 bars down to less than 1 bar. And that's where Mournful Katana, even unpromoted or even at low levels, is a really good card, just for the power drains alone. Mournful Katana power drains and somehow still surviving. I don't understand how. But we punch out Mournful Katana for the victory in the 9th fight. 2,926 XP, 1,400 coins. In the 11th matchup, we have Jackie Briggs, Piercing Melina, and Cold War Sonya Blade. Cards get a level of 49 and 32. Skill of the match is 15,000 coins. So again, if you want to break shield, you would use Mournful Katana to do that, but do we really need to? No. Cold War Sonya Blade is in. That arc kick block. I think for shits and giggles we are going to do that. I want to see the frag grenades do a shitload of damage. That power drain does like no damage. That one, however, will. It's 648. The frag grenades do connect 40,000 damage, I believe, for the victory in the 11th fight. 2,950 XP as Mournful Katana gains a level of 10. 1,500 coins. In the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Off Balance. Your team was caught off guard, random tagging. Run up against Ermac, Revenant Sub-Zero, and Warlock Quan Chi. Cards gain a level of 50 and 33. Skip the match is 15,000 coins. 24% attack for the Revenant cards. Ermac will probably just die off in like 3 hits. So, Mournful Katana in at 2 bars. I think we want to trigger the reanimator, so we're going to go off the staff snatch. So Revenant, Sub-Zero, and Swarm Queen Devore are in. It's going to get rid of her. Mournful Katana back in. I really don't like losing Mournful Katana, even though this is not a hard fight. The power drains are just too valuable. So here we're going to have the arc kick on Revenant Sub-Zero. Keep in mind the reanimator was already used, so that easily wipes them out. Warlock Quan Chi is in taking heavy damage, so Mournful Katana with the power drain. So Quan Chi cannot do his 50 damage Sky Crush. And Demolition Sonya Blade with the arc kick will get rid of Warlock Quan Chi easily. Ermac is back in. And the reflect damage really comes into play there. Here the uplift will not power drain under 1 bar. Ermac eliminated for the victory in the 12th fight. And you see Mournful Katana is still a good card even at low levels. 2,973 XP, 1,600 coins. So for completing the 4th battle, we'll receive a card pack. Now he's got a lot of silver cards maxed out, so chances are he's just going to get some coins. We get a level up on a silver tier character, a level up any character, and we get a Johnny Cage, which is already maxed out, so we get a whopping 4,800 coins. So now in the 5th battle, Cassie Cage must be on your team, and fortunately there are 2 variants. One is level 50 Elite 2, which can probably do 1 fight. Yeah, it can definitely do 1 fight by herself. But you still have to use Grandmaster Sub-Zero, Cutthroat Kano, Classic Sub-Zero. But we're actually going to try that. So we don't have any filters on. We're going to try Cassie Cage as a starter. Obviously, Cold War Sonya Blade would be good. We're going to use Gunslinger Aaron Black. And Possessed Kenshi. I don't actually have Possessed Kenshi, so I think we're going to have some fun burning him up. Even though it'd probably be more valuable with Injustice Scorpion. So I think we're going to leave Possessed Kenshi out until the final 3 fights. We're going to use Warlock Quan Chi Holly. So Covert Ops Cassie Cage, we're going to throw the Unblockable shit. What the hell is a sacrificial knife? Basic damage. Okay, that's pretty good. We're going to use the Draconic Shield. And for the ring, we're going to use Brawler Gloves. So on Gunslinger Aaron Black, you have to use his gear item. What does the medallion do? Resistance to poison and bleeding. So we're going to give him his... No, his gear is a revolver. What the hell am I thinking? And we're going to give him the Dragon Essence. And we're going to give him the Outworld gear. And for Warlock Quan Chi, who's actually going to get some use, I'm sure, because his level 2 move is actually pretty good. We're going to give him the Wrath Hammer. We're going to give him the Gladiator Mask. And we're going to give him... we can actually use his gear item. We got the Bound Demon we can actually use on him. So actually get reduced power costs on all specials as well. So, yeah, we get some Quan Chi value here. It looks like he's got him maxed out, so it's going to do some pretty good damage. So in the first matchup, we have Cutthroat Kano, Cryomancer Sub-Zero, and Hat Trick Kung Lao. First two cards are level 33, Elite 3, and the right card is Elite 2. Skip the match is 25 souls. So Cassie Cage in a primary role in the 5th battle of hard difficulty. Pretty badass. We're going to see how well it works. We know Gunslinger Aaron Black is OP as fuck if he gets the 2 bars. So Wrathhammer probably would be good on him. However, you still want the gear item from Aaron Black because it does more damage. Hat Trick Kung Lao slashes for 708. Let's get Gunslinger Aaron Black in. We're going to show you guys how OP as fuck Gunslinger Aaron Black can be. This is why you still want the revolvers, because you want that block breaker synergy. Here we're going to go up the standoff. Hat Trick Kung Lao decimated for about 25,000 damage. Absolutely insane. And I think we're going to call in the Air Raid Strike and get rid of Cryomancer Sub-Zero. So we're going to go with the Air Assault. Rest in Pepperonis. Cryomancer Sub-Zero eliminated for the victory in the first fight. And that did like 20,000 damage as well. 2,950 XP, 600 coins. For the second matchup, we have Revenant Jax Briggs, who is Asian, Ninjutsu Scorpion, and Venomous Devourer. Cards gain a level of 34. Skip the match is 25 souls. Ninjutsu Scorpion comes in. Ninjutsu Scorpion about to go down. Ninjutsu Scorpion eliminated. Venomous Devourer comes in. Gets wiped out. That Graham hits for some damage. And we're going to the Glow Kick on Revenant Jax Briggs. And it's going to easily get rid of him for the victory. 2,973 XP, 700 coins. In the third matchup, we have A-List Johnny Cage, who is a fag, Demolition Sonya Blade, and Covert Ops Cassie Cage. Cards gain a level of 35. Skip the match is 25 souls. So here we have 30% attack. Stunt double Johnny Cage does nothing from the first slot, and unblockable chance on attacks. I'm going to get in Aaron Black, and we want to show off his value. It might not be a good idea because we still want to get rid of Johnny Cage as quick as possible. And letting him get to 1 bar could be extremely bad, so we're going to get Cassie Cage back in. That power drain sucks. So Demolition Sonya Blade does come in, so we probably should have just finished off Johnny Cage first. We're just going to wipe out Demolition Sonya Blade. That move is absolutely devastating. I hate going up against it in defense. That's actually A-List Johnny Cage with the health boost. But I think we're going to make Johnny Cage our bitch. 18,000 damage. It still does some nice damage. Take that Glow Kick. And Covert Ops Cassie Cage eliminated for the victory in the third fight. Absolutely devastating as we hit 100% damage. 2,997 XP, 800 coins. Okay, so now Cassie Cage must be on your team. We're going to throw in... I really don't like Cutthroat Kano very much, but I guess we're going to use him next. And we're going to use the other Cassie Cage. And do we have any Outworld synergy that we can use? Let's see, who do we have here? Well, we got Thunder God Raiden, he's pretty good. Kobo Khan was used. I want to save Dark Raiden for classic Sub-Zero. Got Spectral Ermac, we might as well just use him. I don't think we have any Outworld synergy here that we get. Blood God Kobo Khan is Totem, that's really not synergy. We need Sun God Kobo Khan. Yeah, I think we'll just go with this. Cutthroat Kano shouldn't have a problem winning these fights. Alright, so we're going to use... Where the hell was that one gear at? There's the one that's... definitely using the Draconic Shield. What the hell gear? Oh, the Sacrificial Knife, okay. And what's the Soul Elixir do maxed out? Reduced power cost, but it doesn't have full power, so we're going to use the Brawler Gloves. And I don't give a shit about the other two. So in the fourth matchup, we have Gunslinger Aaron Black, Sun God Kodo Khan, and Commando Kano. Skill of the match is 35 souls. I think I still value Commando Kano under Classic Sub-Zero. So we're going to be seeing in the next three fights. Obviously, Injustice Scorpion will be last. I think I actually want to try to save 2 gold cards for it. So I might just charge 2 of them up. Even though I still like the Possessed Kenshi value. Assuming you take dot damage. So here, Cutthroat Kano is getting destroyed. My goodness. Look off the attitude problem. Here we're going to have to get off the glow kick on Sun God Kodo Khan. Almost gets rid of him. The bleed damage puts him at 1 health. We want him to burn the special. And there's the Cage Heat. That's going to do some damage to Commando Kano. Gunslinger Aaron Black comes back in. That Sheik Ahmed Habibi Sandslide is blocked. Still gets rid of him. We're going to get rid of Gunslinger Aaron Black here. Sun God Kolo Khan comes in, and Commando Kano comes in as well. We got the Kano Ball in, trying to get rid of him for the victory in the fourth fight, as Cutthroat Kano is a terrible card. 3,020 XP, 900 coins. In the fifth matchup, we have Challenge Off Balance. Your team was caught off guard, random tagging. Go up against Thunder God Raiden, Grandmaster Sub-Zero, and Cold War Sonya Blade. This is going to be a really tough fight. Cards gain a level of 36. Skip the match is 35 souls. What makes this really tough is 90% reduction on your specials. We kind of want to build up our bar with Cutthroat Kano and then get off the special. While the other guys are in and break their shields. So there's Cassie Cage. I don't think we want to use it on Raiden, although he can do a lot of damage on the tag. So there's Grandmaster Sub-Zero. We want to pop his shield. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. So we're going to go off the Kano Ball on Grandmaster Sub-Zero and have him do it himself. So we're going to go off a second Kano Ball. That one hits for like 8,000. We still have Thunder God Raiden that can come in and do a lot of damage. So we have to be careful of that, and luckily we got tagged in. So that's a good break. We want to break his shield now. So Cutthroat Kano is in. We're going to try to get rid of Thunder God Raiden. We don't want to get tagged in for a lot of damage. The Grandmaster Sub-Zero in at 1 bar. There's the Ice Decoy. Cold War Sonya Blade is at 2 bars, but for the Motherland, if you take it, actually gives you more power than you lose. Although you probably want to block it because Cutthroat Kano is not a good card. And Draconic Shield value there, so you opt to use the Arc Kick, which is actually really good. So we should be able to win this fight pretty easily once we break this shield. Next Kano Ball will easily wipe them out. Now that one hits for some damage. If we can get to 1 bar, we're in good shape. There we go. So we're going to go the Kano Ball and Cold War Sonya Blade eliminate for the victory in the 5th fight. 3,044 XP, 1,000 coins. And for completing 1/3 of the 5th battle, we receive 20 souls. So in the 6th matchup, we have Ronin Kenshi, Noxious Reptile, and Assassin Katana. Cards are level 36. Skip the match is 35 souls. So Ronin Kenshi does more damage than Martial Artist, and he does not have a power drain on Special 1. Reptile, I believe that version gives health. I could be wrong. And Assassin Katana can just stab you for bleed damage. Which is actually a good hard counter to Dark Raiden, as he would actually heal the health instead of taking it. So it's actually a buff for Dark Raiden. So Ronin Kenshi gets out. Noxious Reptile is in. We got a couple Kano Balls. And now we're going to try to tag out after the Kano Ball to avoid the Assassin Katana move. Now I don't care if it gets taken on Cassie Cage. Stabby stabby! You do want to wait for the power drain though. Ermac's level 2 move can power drain. It looks like that bleed not doing much damage. There's the 1 bar power drain. And power drains still do not knock you out. So can Ermac get off a... That's actually a soul charge. That's going to fear out. I forgot that Spectral Ermac. Hits for 64.56. Here we can just Kano Ball and just get rid of them. I know we're going to take some bleed damage, but it's not that significant. The burn from Possessed Kenshi is a lot worse. Sharpen for 6,000. Assassin Katana eliminate for the victory in the 6th fight. 3,068 XP, 1,100 coins as Spectral Ermac gains a level of 26. So we have 3 more rounds to go. We can't obviously use Demolition Sonya Blade. Grandmaster Sub-Zero is an amazing card. I think we're going to start with Classic Sub-Zero. We're going to put in... Infernal Scorpion really doesn't... Do we have Ninjutsu Scorpion? That would actually help. Yes, he does. And we're going to throw in the other Cassie Cage because obviously she can actually do stuff and this Cassie Cage can't. So we're going to throw the Wrath Hammer... Oh, wait a minute. No, we weren't going to do that. Where is Dark Raiden at? He's got to be low on the list, because I don't think he actually used it much yet. Or Revenant Kung Lao, where the hell is he? He's not in the back 5. There he is. No, that's Dark Raiden. There he is. Oh, we got a promotion for him too, nice. Alright, so that's how we actually want to do it. So Classic Sub-Zero actually needs the Wrath Hammer, because we want to show off this level 2 move. I think it'd be fun as hell. Let's put on the Draconic Shield, and let's throw out some power generation here. Actually, the better choice, obviously, would be the Ice Daggers, but we still want to show this off, and I really want to see how it works. And Covert Ops Cassie Cage, we're going to give some damage gear to. We're going to give her the Sacrificial Knife. We'll give her the Brawler Gloves and the Outworld gear. And Revenant Kung Lao I really don't give a shit about. So here we're going to have to spend a couple souls on Cassie Cage. In the 7th matchup, we have Revenant Jax Briggs, who is Asian, Commando Kano, and Piercing Melina. Cards gain a level of 37. Skip the match is now 45 souls. Now, I've never actually used this move before. I have seen a video on it. So it's going to be interesting to see. I've heard that once you get past like 2, why is he only at 1 bar? Is Classic Sub-Zero not NetherRealm? We got the 2 bars pretty easily, so we're still going to get this off. So we're going to go off the Slide Kick. First one, 86%. 99% on the second one. 92. And because we wiped them out, we actually lost that. So that'd probably be a lot more fun to use in the final fight. Apparently, if you knock them out, you can't do more than 3, so that really sucks. Almost makes you want to have them unpromoted. So let's get rid of Commando Kano and do it again. Now we're going to go off the slide kick. First one extremely easy, and that wipes out in one shot. Holy fuck. 3,091 XP, 1,200 coins. How in the world can you repeat that if you get destroyed? It's like you got to have them block it. So yeah, Classic Sub-Zero does not have the same synergy as Classic Scorpion, so that's a big bummer. You can, however, still use, I believe it's Shaolin Kung Jin to get a bar of power. So you can actually still start at 2 bars, so there is Shaolin Kung Jin, so that's an unfortunate thing, and apparently I didn't read the class synergy. So in the 8th matchup, we have Flaming Fuck Liu Kang, Tactical Sonya Blade, and A-List Johnny Cage. Cards are level 37, so the match is 45 souls. But yeah, that really sucks that, unlike Injustice Gods Among Us, you can't combo people out, because it'd be funny wiping the whole team out. There we missed at 78, but still enough to wipe them out, so yeah. That's pretty fun. I still don't see how you can hit 6 times with that, and you're probably going to wipe them out in like 2 or 3 hits regardless. Well, here we're going to wipe out Johnny Cage. And Tactical Sonya Blade comes in. That's not blocked, so that's pretty much going to wipe her out for the victory in the 8th fight. 3,015 XP, 1,300 coins, and Suck It Bar. I've only missed it once in like 8 tries. In the 9th matchup, we have Venomous Devora, Sun God Kolokan, and Bojutsu Kung Jin. Cards gain a level of 38. Still the match is 45 souls, and it's still unfortunate that you can't keep going after like 2 or 3. That really kind of sucks, but it's still good for wiping people out quicker, especially in multiplayer. That slide hits for 84. That one 100%. That one 72. Still enough to wipe them out, so 2 misses altogether so far. And we're going to have one more try to do this. I almost feel like recharging them. This is actually kind of fun. How many more gold cards do we have? Although we'd have to recharge Shaolin Kung Jin. I really don't want to do that. Sun God Kolokan comes in. Slide kick, 17,000. Second one, 97%. And we're going to fight fire with fire. Bleed, bitch, for the victory in the 9th fight. 3,138 XP, 1,400 coins. Absolutely fun card. I can see why they don't have the synergy with Netherrealm. That would be absolutely crazy. So, unfortunately, because he didn't get Classic Scorpion, we can't actually use him. And that card is fun as hell when you can actually get to 3 bars. And I don't actually have a Wrath Hammer, so I can't actually do that. So now we're going to use Grandmaster Sub-Zero. And I still want to say Possess Kenshi for the last 3 fights, so let's throw in Cold War Sonya Blade. That's going to make Grandmaster Sub-Zero pretty much impossible to knock out. And we're going to give him the Brawler Gloves, or the Ice Daggers and the Brawler Gloves. You always want to give Sub-Zero the Ice Daggers, unless, of course, you want to get the 2 bars with Shaolin Kung Jin, at which point, go have fun with the Wrath Hammer. But because of the chance to transfer 50% damage to health on Special 2, that's really good. And, of course, when you have crit chance boost against a frozen foe, you can actually double Sub-Zero and have some fun with it. So in the 10th matchup, we have Challenge Vampires. Enemies drain your life to regain their own. Going up against Spectral Ermac, Warlock Quan Chi, and Noxious Reptile. Cards are still level 38. Skip the match is now 55 souls. Spectral Ermac pretty much gone, although he will get reanimated. Still hasn't done anything. Ermac gets wiped out. Noxious Reptile's in. I think we're going to throw ice at Quan Chi. Just because we don't want him bowing to me. That spit's going to do some damage. Now, the significance of the poison from Reptile is it scales off maximum health. 34,000 damage ice clone for the victory in the 10th fight. 2,371 XP, 1,500 coins. So for completing 2/3 of the 5th battle, we received 26 souls. Put this at 161. In the 11th matchup, we have Shaolin Kung Jin, Flaming Fuck Liu Kang, and Gunslinger Aaron Black. Skip the match is 55 souls. So a pretty easy fight here. Even Aaron Black won't be able to wipe out Grandmaster Sub-Zero, and the Ice Clone really makes him good because he has that extra survival attack, kind of like with Solomon Grundy. And a card like Grandmaster Sub-Zero, who's a pretty good defensive card to begin with, and has one of the best gear items in the game. It's really hard to deal with Grandmaster Sub-Zero. That's why I value him probably in the top 5 gold cards, even to this day, because he's just got that high health and toughness. And you got that heal on special too, which is absolutely crazy. So here, Chico with Habibi Sandslide connects. We're going to go the Clone Toss, which is blocked. Still enough to wipe him out, and we did get the heal for the victory in the 11th fight. And that's why Grandmaster Sub-Zero is annoying to deal with. 2,389 XP, 1,600 coins. I dare say even more annoying than Slasher Jason. In the 12th matchup, we have Blood God Kotal Khan, Venomous Devora, and Piercing Melina. Cards getting a level of 39. Skip the match is 55 souls. So obviously the worst gold card that we've used so far is Cutthroat Kano. I still value Covert Ops Cassie Cage even more so than that Elite 7 Cutthroat Kano. That's how bad he is. And we see how valuable Covert Ops Cassie Cage can be. So I think we're actually going to throw the Wrath Hammer on her in the next fight. That poison will do a little bit of damage, but again, if Grandmaster Sub-Zero heals from this ice, it's absolutely crazy. 32,000 damage for the victory in the 12th fight. 3,209 XP, 1,700 coins. So now we're going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to throw in Injustice Scorpion. And we're going to throw in Possessed Kenshi. So with Covert Ops Cassie Cage, we're actually going to give her the Wrath Hammer. And we're going to put some power generation. I want to give her the Dragon Essence. Now we want Possessed Kenshi to survive, so we're actually going to give him the Draconic Shield. Because power drains don't really matter in the later fights, and I think it's an immune to unblockable attacks, so we want basic damage. We don't want to use the Ice Dagger. We're going to use that on Scorpion, but we had another gear item that did that. I think it's a Sacrificial Knife. And we're going to give him the Bound Demon. Now there's some synergy with Injustice Scorpion and Possessed Kenshi because damage versus opponents on fire. So the Shuri Ryukune is not better than the Ice Daggers because crit chance does not matter. If you crit, you do more damage when you have basic damage. So I don't like using that gear item. And we're going to use... I think I actually want the Hockey Mask. We could go for toughness, but Injustice Scorpion pretty much fails in that department. So in the 13th matchup, we have Challenge Injured. One of your attacks is disabled. Going up against Revenant Sub-Zero, Thunder God Raiden, and Warlock Quan Chi. Skip the match is 55 souls. So 24% attack. The first opponent gets reanimated. Now, Classic Scorpion, in my opinion, does have a lot better basic attack than Injustice Scorpion. I think his is slow. All the other Scorpions have a fast attack, but that's not saying Injustice Scorpion is a bad card. I think he can be pretty good. There's the Reanimator. Thunder God Raiden 8112 on that. We're going to Spear him. That pretty much wipes him out. Then we're going to make Quan Chi burn. And you can also power drain as well. That Sky Crush will probably do some damage. Not that much, actually. And because Quan Chi's burning, well, that you really can't use that synergy very well. So I think I might still do Classic. Classic Sub-Zero probably get some fun value because of the 2-bar slide. If you could slide like 6 times, that would be hilarious. 3,233 XP, 1,800 coins. So in the 14th matchup, we have Noxious Reptile, Infernal Scorpion, and Shaolin Master Kung Lao. Cards get a level of 40, so the match is 55 souls, and 49,000 health is not that much to deal with. I think Kovalop's Cassie Cage can probably do that much with 2 of her level 2 moves. Unfortunately, you really don't get the burn synergy, it seems like, with Possessed Kenshin, so that kind of fails. Infernal Scorpion wiped out. Flip kick on Shaolin Master Kung Lao. Doesn't even wipe him out, but we still punch him down for the victory in the 14th fight. I still like the spear over the level 2 move. 3,256 XP, 1,900 coins. And in the 15th matchup, Revenant Kung Lao is immune to all dots, and he gets stronger the closer he is to death. So, I still think I want to have some fun with Classic Sub-Zero. So, let's recharge him. So, 6,750 damage, 49,000 health. Skip the match is 90 souls. So, there's 2 ways we can actually go about this fight, and I think we're actually going to start with Classic Sub-Zero. Because the closer he is to death, that's fine. We want to get him up to 2 bars as quickly as we can. That slash is kind of like Cryomancer, pretty badass. So we're at 1.5 bars. We're going to have some fun with this. Normally I would not recharge a soul for 1 fight, but because I actually don't have Classic Sub-Zero yet, we're going to have some fun. So we are at 2 bars. There's the slide kick. And we missed badly there. So there's the X-Ray. Classic Sub-Zero will probably get eliminated here. No, he does not. 12,000 damage, so we're going to go off the Air Assault on Boss Kung Lao. Absolutely devastating for the victory in the 15th fight. I really want Covert Ops Cassie Cage. 3,936 XP, 2,000 coins. So for completing the 5th battle, we receive 65 souls. Dylan can go buy his Classic Sub-Zero. And we receive a duplicate bladed hat, which legally I believe I think he actually bought the early access. So toughness goes from 25 to 27%, and special 1 damage on Kung Lao goes up from 20 to 22%. And if you have it maxed out, 25% chance to reflect all basic damage when blocking. And for completing hard difficulty, we get our 3rd Revenant Kung Lao, as you see the increase in stats there at level 17. So I still think Covert Ops Cassie Cage is a better card than Classic Sub-Zero, and you saw the proof right there. So if you like this video on the Revenant Kung Lao full 5 battles of hard difficulty, thanks to Dylan Letterman letting me use his account and let me use a couple cards that I don't actually have yet. Please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends, and as a favorite, check out my other Mortal Kombat X videos, my playlist, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all HollywoodShono. And have a wonderful day, kids.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!